He's a sophomore. He's listed at 5'11", 161 pounds. Not what you'd call a typical Big Ten player. And yet, number one, Anthony Carter is a Big Ten player and one of its best. Already, he has set a season record at Michigan for TD receptions. He is Michigan's career touchdown pass leader. He has more yards in career kickoff returns than any player in Michigan history. And he has over 1,000 yards in career pass yardage, which puts him in the top 7 on the all-time list. Is he aware he's literally rewriting the Michigan record book?
Well, I don't realize it until after the game, when someone come up and tell me, I don't really go out and say, wow, I'm going to go out and get this record here and get this record there. I just go out and play my game.
His game is simple. He catches passes and runs away from people. A lot of players are capable of that, but Anthony makes catches you sometimes just can't believe.
Sometimes in practice, I'll do something spectacular in practice, and wow, the team don't believe it and stuff, and then come down to a game, you do it in a game too, and just say, hey, it's true,
It just comes natural.
Yeah, it just comes natural.
It must also be a natural talent of great receivers to come across the middle and catch passes with big linebackers ready to take heads on. Those who drop passes are said to hear footsteps. Anthony doesn't hear the footsteps of those bloodthirsty linebackers, but he remembers what can happen.
I remember last year in the Wisconsin game, I caught a pass up the middle, and David Greenwood, he caught me across the head. And ever since then, I've been thinking, wow, going across the middle, it's pretty dangerous.
Somehow he has survived those trips across no man's land, and one reason he has survived is what makes some athletes better than others. Call it what you will, courage, luck, determination. Anthony's not even sure what makes him tick, but he's got an idea.
Well, I would say one thing is the fans, 105,000 fans are inside me too. The Coach Ball, I believe he's kind of inside me too, really. I don't know how he get inside me, but I just, like to satisfy him.
Catching passes, returning kicks, he's maybe the most exciting player the Wolverines have ever had. Yeah, there's more to Anthony Carter than that. He is a young man concerned about others and tries to help them when he can.
Every year when I go home, I always make an appointment, like at my old elementary school, I'm always going back talking to the kids there and everything. And ever since then, I just enjoy working with kids.
What kind of things do you tell those kids?
Well, one thing that I try to tell them is about school, you got to go to school, you got to go to class and everything. And, once you do those kind of things, everything will kind of like come in place for you and everything. And, if you want to play sports, go ahead and play sports, but try to maintain everything, in school, stuff like that.
He's just special as a football player and a young man. And what may be even more encouraging than all the records and his work with youngsters is that he'll be around Ann Arbor for us to enjoy for 2 more years. Anthony Carter, number 1. For a head football coach, he's got to be kind of one of those once-in-a-lifetime kids.
Well, he's, yes, from athletic standpoint, he's, you don't get one like that very often. But the thing that we enjoy the most about him is that he's a solid youngster. He's a great kid. Our players like him. He's got wonderful humility, and he's a team player. Now, if he were just a guy, I really believe that he doesn't. The records are nice, but he likes to hear about them after the fact. But that's not his primary purpose. He wants to win. He's a winner, and we just enjoy having him around. And I say that for the coaches and the players, all of us. Of course, he means a lot to our team, and we just. I just look forward to the next couple of years. I hope nothing happens to him so that we can, keep going. But he's a joy to coach.
Let's hope nothing happens to him next week, because it's the Buckeyes next up for the Wolverines, and we'll take a look at Ohio State right after this.